We all know about the NAGAMI kumquat, and there's many types of kumquats. And when I first started off growing my trees, I grew a lot of different varieties of kumquats, but there's only two I like, and one of them is right here, and this is the mother of all kumquats in my garden. And you can see I pruned a lot of it and keep that sort of shape, but unbeknownst to me, it put out a lot of growth over here. And this growth has thorns. You see those thorns? Yeah. And you see where it's coming from? Yeah, right there. So anything below the graft line, you need to take it off immediately because it'll start producing and it'll take energy away from the tree. Okay, where it needs to be. The other thing you want to make sure you do is go ahead and tip prune your trees to make sure everything gets good. Let me show you something. I'm going to pull one of these leaves. I want to show you this. Look very closely here, okay? This is not aphids. You see that white in there? This is almost like a necrosis, but it's a whole different thing going on here. Now, what this is that the tree is exhibiting an illness, and this illness is basically environmental. I'm gonna talk about this in another video coming up. I have a neighbor who has a tree over here, and it produces this pollen that just turns the sky into snow, and it suffocates your trees. It will suffocate your trees, and your tree will look like it's a white Christmas tree, and it starves the tree of oxygen and photosynthesis. What do you do about it when you're living next to a neighbor like this? Well, first of all, I hope you have a blower and you can blow most of that off, and then you can wait till the evening time like it is now and simply hose down your trees to give them a break from all the heat and whatnot. But other than that, this is a heavy feeder too, because it produces hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kumquats. If you don't pick them all off your tree is going to suffer at the end of the season. So take all the kumquats off if you're not going to eat them all. Take them all off and allow the tree to reset itself. It'll go through another process of bloom form. It'll start developing fruit at some point, but your first set of blooms after harvesting the fruit, it's not going to produce blooms. These things can bloom up to several times in a year during a season. I've seen it, and I see it and witness it with my own eyes. But it is a heavy feeder, and I feed this one every other week. This one in particular, with the compost feed, 40-gallon container. It's a beautiful tree. It loves to be pruned though. Once again, if you remember what I spoke to you folks about for years, you only want to prune your trees after they have grown past 3 years old or more. Okay? Otherwise, don't prune them. Trees need a lot of leaves. And I mean a lot of leaves. And all of my trees, they have that. Until next time, I'll see you on the next video.